Mile Cypress Slough Preserve in Lee County is a long, narrow wetland covering about 3,500 acres of a wetland ecosystem with a boardwalk and interpretive center. Immediately after Hurricane Irma in 2017, the slough was almost unrecognizable. Parts of the boardwalk were underwater and damaged. Many trees were down. A year later, would you notice that a Category 2 hurricane came through?
There is a lot of horizontal branches that have broken, trees that are laying on each other, things that are being held up by a thread, so you can tell that there's a lot of chaos that's in there right now, but you can also see that there's new growth coming through.
The slough goes through annual changes in appearance with rainy and dry seasons. Off the boardwalk and into the chest-high water, a group on a tour called a wet walk gets an idea of some of the changes after such a large storm event. A conservative estimate of the amount of water the slough stored after Hurricane Irma is 31 million gallons in the 48 acres around the lake and trail. It is estimated the levels were 2 feet above normal. That is an extreme amount of water, and the slough was able to handle it. The naturally filtered water flows through the slough and empties into the Estero Bay Aquatic Preserve.
The slough is built to retain that water, to soak it up like a sponge, and so it's really important to preserve these areas and have them near where we are so that they can restore, kind of keep that natural balance in place, hold the water here, and prevent it from flooding our homes and our streets and our neighborhoods.
Nature recycles itself. The felled trees and plant life become part of the filtering process. The cypress trees are holding strong. They are very well adapted to storms. There is a dark line on the trees that shows how high the water level was after the storm.
What really stood out to me today was really just how green everything was. The ferns are looking great. Right after the storm, they were incredibly matted down from all of the overstory branches that fell on them, but they're growing and flourishing 1 year later.
The water looks dark only because of the tannins from the plant life, but it is clear, fresh water. Even the tiniest of fish, the gambusia, does its part for the environment by feeding on mosquitoes and making the slough a better experience for all. And some visitors don't mind getting a little soaked when taking a tour.
Since the late 1970s, the slough has been a Lee County preserve. Visitors can go on guided walks and even wet walks that are led by volunteers.
Since Hurricane Irma hit last year, the slough has been visited by people from all 50 states and 34 different countries. About 238,000 people visit annually, and the wet walks are just another reason why they keep coming back. For more information, log on to leeparks.org.